there too. So that's where it started for me. You know, my first grade teacher exposing me to music and the competition, the talent shows in school. And that's where it started for me. And from there, I started to love what I was doing, you know, together with everything else, with sports and everything else. And it's been a battle of what do you love more, what you want to do.
I was just about to ask you, with so many things that you're good at. Like, so there's this, to me, I feel like they say you can't put your hand in too many things because you won't be good at it. But how did you excel to play for the national team, to go to college, to perform? How did you do all of those, and which one do you love to do more?
Well, I mean, I'm doing it now, so I've been battling for years trying to decide on, you know, should I pursue music 100% or should I pursue sports 100%? And it so happened that my decision has been forced upon me because I had an injury with sports. So this is where it was like, you know what? Your love is stage, and that's my love is stage. And this is where, you know what, we have to pursue music because that's where I'm happiest.
Right.
That's it, just pursue that.
What month are you born?
I'm Aries. April 11th.
Oh, listen.
Big up all the Aries.
The guy Aries, with the women Aries. Oh my God.
I know.
Boy, I tell you.
I got two at home.
You got, so you understand what I go through.
Yeah, my daughters, they're born 8 years apart on the same exact day, April 6th. Yes, and they're both Aries, and I don't like, not to say I don't like them, but I don't like the personality that I'm getting so far. Okay? But I like your personality.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Humble,
yeah, you're very humble. Yes, I can definitely say that on and off the camera. So that's nice. That's nice. But so you're saying that you love music more than. Do you still play sports? Do you still go out there?
I try to, but because you know my time is so committed to music now, I'm unable to do other extracurricular stuff that I enjoyed before. So yeah.
Right. You're unable to do it, so you don't go kick the ball around here in Miami.
I try, but it's challenging. I mean, I had friends who would invite me out, but so many times I turn them down.
Right.
So now they just stop calling me to come out, and you know. So I can understand.
It's a waste of time, right?
Yeah.
What excuses do you give when they call you, though?
I mean, I'm always working, you know. I'm always working.
So you use music as the excuse?
Yeah.
Isn't that? Let me tell you something. When you have a lot going on and people know that you work every single day, doesn't it feel good telling them that like you can't do something and blaming it on something else? Like, and they don't really bother you because they're like, yeah, I know, they're so busy, and it feels good having an excuse.
I mean, sometimes it's good to have an excuse, but sometimes I feel like having that balance is important.
Yes.
And it's been my challenge for a long time, you know, because you know music has been consuming all of me. And even having that balance with family time and extracurricular, it's a challenge of mine that I'm trying to overcome eventually. So yeah.
Right. So, wow, I couldn't imagine like if I could do so many things and do them in the same perspective. Like if I could do all of them at 100%, because I'm a Libra, so we can't figure out whether we're coming or going. We have huge issues with deciding things. Okay, so I can't decide what I want to do today or I can make a plan today for what I want to do tomorrow, but it's very hard for me to follow through with that. So that's why I have so many things going on. But that's why I was assuming you were a Libra as well with all these things that you have going on. But no, it's nice to know you're an Aries. That's good. And he has perfect teeth. I don't know if anybody else notices that. He has really good teeth. Well, the men in the room aren't going to say it, of course. But
that's a woman thing.
There's another woman in here that you guys can't see.
You can see a guy saying, hey, you got pretty teeth.
That sound kind of crazy.
Okay. Well,
that's not in my vocabulary.
He has clean teeth.
Okay.
And they're aligned properly.
Okay.
And that's rare. That's rare. He's got all of them, too.
So you saying my teeth crooked?
No, but I'm missing teeth. Let me see. Okay, you got teeth. But I mean...
Man, real teeth.
It's real teeth.
I'm missing a tooth, so I'm kind of taking offense here, you guys.
Hey.
But yes, thank you very much. So, let me ask you, what did you do over the weekend?
Last weekend actually I went to Alabama. So I have a brother who lives in Atlanta.
Okay.
And last weekend he planned this camping trip with his friends in Alabama. So he's camping with their sons.
Yeah.
So you know it was a cool experience. You know what I mean? We were out in the middle of nowhere in Alabama, just camping. I was camping so near to like an alligator. There was a sign, beware of the alligators, and my tent was basically right next to it.
Did you sleep in there?
Yeah, I slept, but like we had storms, so like we had a storm this weekend, lightning and thunder. I woke up like twice in the middle of the night.
So even though it was lightning and thunder, you still slept outside?
Yeah, no, we stepped outside, but the second night we saw the forecast where it's gonna storm again. So we got a hotel room, so you know that.
I've never understood like the concept of camping. I do understand like you want to get away from everything, you know?
Yeah.
Social media, family,
Yeah.
friends, everything. I get that part.
Yeah.
But God gave us all this technology and all these things, running water, lights, phones. He gave us these things to use. He didn't want us to go backwards.
It's training for survival, just in case we don't know what happens.
So you think one night is going to train you for survival? Have you seen The Walking Dead?
Wow.
I don't think you've seen those episodes. One night in the wilderness is not going to train you. But it's a good try. Good try. But yes. So apart from that, I was talking to you earlier, and you said you have some new music.
Yeah.
And what can you name a couple of them?
Yeah, so since the year started, I released like 4 or 5 new songs on my new EP, So-Called Love Story. So some of those songs is Worry Less, Live Your Life, also Good Energy, Catching Up, the song I hear right down the background, and So-Called Love Story being the title song of the EP. And yeah, it's basically my contribution to our art form, you know, soca music, you know, which stems from calypso. For those who don't know, calypso is the mother of our art form, you know, soca.
Right.
And so we just out here sharing, you know, our culture to the diaspora and the world in general. Yeah.
Wow. So I mean, just looking at the videos overall, most of them, it all looked like it was very motivational in the sense that there was no shooting, there was no cursing, there was no. You know, it's like very, for instance, the happy song, you know, everything I can listen to it at work, I can listen to it at the grocery store, at the mall, at the beach, it's clean, you know, it's family oriented, and it's still something that I can, you know, vibe to. So I really like your music. It's different from what we're hearing every day. You know, it definitely strikes a nerve when you're hearing killing in every other song, you know, and then you hear your music. It's uplifting.
Thank you. I think my music represents, you know, our people in Trinidad and Tobago. It's we're warm, we're happy, you know, to have a good time, and I try to paint that with the music and also with the visuals. I try to paint. So
the visuals are awesome.
Yeah, I mean, that's Trinidad and Tobago. It's a beautiful place, and I try to capture different elements, you know, Tobago, Port of Spain, Trinidad, also Paramin, like so many different beautiful sites, like things that people are not familiar with, seeing it's a beautiful place to visit. And I try to do so with my music. Yeah.
Wow. Well, you're doing a great job. You're doing a really good job. Don't change. You know, keep that. It's nice to draw. Like when you go through your set. I know me. I love Batman songs all the time. I love vibes. Who's your favorite artist? Who's your favorite dancehall artist? Let me ask you that.
Dancehall Vibes Cartel is the king of dancehall.
You have the same vibes, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's been modifying it for so many years. He's been ahead of the class.
Ahead of the class, and he keeps creating. He's recreating, should I say?
Exactly.
And he's created the style. He's the fashion. He's the practically the face right now.
I adore his writing still too, like, you know, the way he paints the picture with his words and so big
all from behind the cell. Like that's
crazy.
Right, because look at us, we have so much access, we have so much freedom, we can see so much around the world, and that would motivate us, you know, what were our visions, but he is in a cell.
And he motivates me because when I look at how much music he releases, like now, and he's inside, like, who am I to not release music? Who am I not to work? And I have the freedom out here, so I have to be, you know, even more driven to put out music, so, you know, big up Cartel for inspiring and motivating us here, even though he's going through whatever he's going through. So yeah.
Because there truly are no limits. Like when I look at people and I see the hardships that they've endured, like growing up for you, it sounds like you had a pretty good childhood because, you know, you said you had both your parents involved, and some people they experience a lot of hardships, and that's what makes them better.
Yes.
And that's what forms them. So it's good to hear that, you know, you grew up in a stable environment and you had everyone pushing you from the start. That's different. You know, you don't hear that every day.
I had good examples, you know, I agree with you, I have good examples. You know, my dad played his role as a father too, and setting the example. So it was it was easy for my siblings and I to kind of pattern, you know, what success looks like or what
Right.
success should be. So, you know, we
Right.
get grateful for that. And I mean, if you feel it's like, you know, it's all you.
It's
You have
all-
nobody to blame. It's all you. So, you know.
Right. Well, regardless, even if you fail and you had hardships, it's at the end of the day, it all relates back to you. It's
Yeah,
on
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
And I guess like we all have to understand at one point, regardless of the hardship, we have to be accountable. It's self-accountability.
Yeah,
You know, we
of
have
course.
to be accountable for our actions. We have to be accountable for what we're not doing.
Yeah.
You know, and I think like it probably comes to us with maturity as we get older.
Yeah.
Because in your 20s, nobody can tell you what to do.
Yeah,
Like you're perfect already. You know
Yeah.
every single thing. Nobody could have told me anything at 20.
Yeah.
Not even until 29. They told me at 29. Okay? But
Yeah.
in your 30s, you start fixing all the stuff that you messed up in your 20s.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, wow, it's a journey. How old are you, by the way?
I try to keep it anonymous, but I'm 33.
You're 33?
Yeah.
Why do you keep it anonymous? Not on the anonymous show, you can't.
Yeah.
But no, you don't look 33.
Exactly.
So wait,
Exactly.
you want to look older or you want to look younger?
No, I mean, I am who I am. I mean, I look younger and whatever age people assume I am, I guess I just play the game. You know, at 30, most people kind of like forget what the
Right.
age is at 30, so yeah.
You know what? I'm at this point where I feel that the people in their 20s look older than us in our 30s. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what formula they were
At
fed,
different time, but yeah.
but they are stressed.
Yeah.
Those people are stressed. I don't know what is happening to them, but yeah, we got it. Thank you so much. Do you want to drink?
I'm fine for now. I'm
Okay.
fine for now. Yeah, thank you.
So yes. But yeah, so the younger crowd definitely looks like they've been through a lot. I can see why they're so stressed out though. I mean, they have been through a lot. That's it. That's it. Perfect.
That's nothing.
No, that's something. That's a lot. Thank you. No, that's perfect. So yes, back to College Boy Jesse. Where can they locate your social media? How can
Yeah, I'm on all social media platforms at CollegeboyJesse. That's CollegeboyJesse. Also, my website, collegeboymusic.com. Everything is there where you can find information for bookings, you can find information for my social media platforms. All my music is there also. And yeah.
Okay. And now I have one more question. What else do you do besides from football, besides from music, besides from what do you do when you have nothing to do? When you're bored and you're at home and you're at ease and you don't have to be College Boy Jesse, what do you do?
FIFA.
FIFA?
I play FIFA. For those who know, you know, FIFA, video games.
Yes.
I mean, that's me. That's
All
my
day.
long time. Because I'm unable to play as I used to before. So
Right.
that's where, you know, I
Oh,
try to
man.
catch up and find time to have some fun. So yeah.
Do you play with
FIFA.
it? No.
She don't like
No,
that.
no.
She's like,
Yeah.
She probably tries to get you to
It's
stop
definitely
playing.
the way
not my
how she
favorite
look,
time.
he plays it a lot.
It's not her favorite time.
He
But
chose anything one time. After the console there.
Oh man. What?
Now he has balance.
Yes,
yeah.
that's good. So have you been to any clubs down here? Have you been anywhere since?
Since we've been here, most of the events is basically just to perform, and you know we get back in. But whenever we have downtime, you know, I'm looking forward just to go to the clubs because I find inspiration there also.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so yeah, excited to go. Probably tonight after this interview, I might just go Winwood and see what's happening. And
Winwood, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I like Winwood. I like
Yeah.
Winwood. You like Winwood.
We were just there.
You were just there? Where? Just now?
Yeah, but
yeah, we just
What were you doing in Winwood just
we have
now?
a few friends there. So
Oh,
we have a
okay.
few friends that from back home. So we
Uh-huh.
kind of like reuniting. They migrated out here, so
Yeah.
we haven't seen them in a while. So we kind of like reconnected with them and spent a few minutes right before we came here.
That's nice.
So we might go back and just
You
hang
gonna
out
go
a
back?
bit. Yeah.
That would be, listen, I love Winwood. Something about Winwood, I don't know, like, apart from all the other locations here in South Florida, like, and it's just only been the last couple of years, maybe like the last 3-4 years that Winwood's been popping, because
Yeah.
before, it was not Winwood. It was not the wins that they know. You know, okay. It was a little hood. But I mean, and you know what? If you walk down the wrong street, it's still a little hood. So be careful.
Alright.
But yes, DJ Law, do you have any questions for him?
You really got all the questions.
I did, because I like that. Like, I asked all the questions, get it out of the way, because those are all the questions I wanted to ask. So do you have any other questions?
I got, like, you told my plan, that was my plan. So, my thing is, you know, with him being an artist, my question to you, what's the motivation that keep you doing what you're doing?
Yeah.
You understand? Like, yeah, what's your motivation that keeps you doing what you're doing?
My motivation is, I mean, this is my life now, so, you know, this is bread and butter and it, so it's like, I have to. I don't have a plan B.
So it's actually, you actually did a sacrifice just...
Yeah, I sacrificed everything to pursue, you know, my love for music, so this is my way to take care of my family, so that's my motivation right there.
I'm actually in that same situation, because I like, in my business, I had so much energy in my business, and I'm trying to like, I'm pushing back into the music, and it's like, so there's a lot of things I'm starting to sacrifice too, but you know, what they say is, hard work pays off in the long run.
Exactly.
So, you know, you continue doing what you're doing, you know, and the music is very good. The music is very good. Yeah, that's the only question I have.
Wow. So, now you're going to perform for us, because you said you would.
Man. Yeah. So when you ready, DJ, when you ready?
So I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you you know, I know your talent is good. I already see it already. But, you know, I want to let them hear it. Off a beat that is nothing that you have recorded.
What?
Nothing that you have written. Let's see what you got. I'm going to see what you got.
Freestyle
right
thing?
Freestyle.
Freestyle.
I like this.
Yeah, man. Come on, this what you boy. New big thing.
You can take the mic off. You can take it off.
Yo. If you pump it up, it will affect you also. Yeah. Boom na 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 na. Boom na 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 na. Eh. Boom na 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 na. Yeah. Everybody. Boom na 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 na. Boom na 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 na. Eh. Take a minute. All you want to know about me is gone. You find out that I am a good guy after all. You just call me girl and I am the one. You make me feel like I'm the one, and I will have you standing up straight. Yes, and at that attention. All you want to know about me, yes, girl. I'm a good guy after all, yeah. College boy, they want it all. I'm a good guy after all, yeah. We dancing up to the soca. Music feeling good forever. Everybody hand in the air, and we know what they say. Say, oh yeah, oh yeah. Say, oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah. Everybody, oh yeah. Oh yeah, say oh yeah, oh yeah, I feel good, right now I'm in the mood, we out and we want to party, don't care about nobody, everybody watch me, we having a time, oh yeah, cause we feeling good like it's Friday, everybody just come my way, I can tell you one thing I know, yeah. I don't care what they tell me, cause I happy. Everybody don't know the show. Everybody say, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Jesse.
I ain't gonna lie. I try to hold her. Oh yeah, but I had to let it go. I had to let it go. I had to let it go.
No, you really, I loved it.
Golly.
I loved it.
I give him props with that. I give him props on that, you know, because you see that this is not for show. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's in you. Trust me, I as the DJ, I have seen a lot of artists. You get what I'm saying? And there's so much out there that's not right, so much out there that's good. But you can see that when someone is born with that gift.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's like you can't actually remove that from you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta continue doing what you're doing, and you actually you pass. I did. You pass it. We passed the test. He passed the test.
To me, like I saw him
freestyle is not my favorite thing to do, but I mean.
No, you that should be your favorite thing now. Okay?
I write,
That's
so
your thing now.
I take my time and try and write and you know what. It was a vibe, that beat was a good beat, so I guess it can
Yes.
Next time you already know, so if I'm coming, you coming back again. You say, go
Listen,
speak up, so.
I am so. Can we have you again? Like,
Of
don't
course.
blow up and then don't come back.
Of course.
Because I know how to find you.
Yeah.
Oh, she's good with
Every
that.
time I'm in South Florida. this is
Only if he don't. Only.
Yes. Where are you coming back to when you come back to South Florida? What show?
This show right
The
now.
Anonymous Show. You gotta
Big
say
Red
it.
Boy.
The Anonymous
The
Show,
Anonymous Show.
starring Lee and DJ Law.
Lee and DJ Law.
Okay.
Straight up.
God.
That's right.
This is
You
the show
heard
I
him
tell
promise.
everybody on the line.
Okay.
Okay.
So yes, it's been a pleasure. Bear with me a moment here. We're gonna go to commercials.
Okay.
What did I say? What did I say? Big up Trudy. Love you, Trudy. Big up Pat. God. Imagine me, I'm my life. Muchas guapo.
Know that we have some freedom.